Happy holidays, Lakers fans. The Lakers fall 114-109. The Lakers in-season tournament banner night goes up in smoke. But before we discuss this game, most of you watching this video right now aren't subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Lakers fans found themselves leaving the crib with a lot of cold tonight as the Lakers in-season tournament banner night does not finish successfully as the Lakers fall to a New York Knicks team who is coming off a 20-point loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. Not only was this surprising from the fact that the Lakers have been one of the best at-home teams this NBA season, but I would expect a Lakers team coming off a terrible loss to the San Antonio Spurs will come into this game knowing that they should get a win in front of their home crowd, but also just this was a monumental moment, it being the very first in-season tournament win and banner in the history of the sport. You would expect this Lakers team to be a bit more energized. Now, one thing I do want to highlight about this game specifically is this game exposed a lot of the issues on this Lakers team that really show why Lakers fans and Lakers faithful out there are not only seeking out Rob Pelinka to make a trade, but also why some Lakers fans are at times critical of head coach Darvin Ham. In a first half ball game where LeBron James seemingly could not make a layup, which was clearly an anomaly, doesn't always happen, Anthony Davis was great on both ends of the floor. However, there is times where this Lakers offense seems just way too stagnant. I mean, there is a clear reason why when LeBron James is off the court, this Lakers offense is well into the minus, and when he's on the court, they are well into the plus. However, LeBron James is on a minute restriction. Anthony Davis is going to still be Anthony Davis. But in this team sport, you do need another player who can consistently go out there and score the basketball on a consistent basis, where the drop-off between LeBron James or Anthony Davis falling out of the lineup or going to take a break does not become such a significant deficit for this team. Now, not all players on this team am I expecting to go out there and put up 20 to 25 points a night. However, I do look at guys like D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reaves to be the guys that LeBron James and AD can rely on to be significant in moments like this. And I think that's what they were paid on this team to do. I also believe there needs to be some improvement with the Lakers role players being great at their roles. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting every player on this Lakers roster to go crazy from the three-point line. Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince, the Rui Hachimoras, I'm not going to expect those guys every night to knock down 4 or 5 threes. However, guys who I highly defend, like Austin Reaves and D'Angelo Russell, they have to be in the plus. They can't be minus guys on a given night. I do hope that D'Lo does tap into more of that Derek White type of attitude that he said in a press conference earlier in the year. I do need to see more of a two-way improvement from D'Lo. Obviously, I know what he can be on the offensive end. However, I do think his defense still needs to improve at times. I don't like the fact that this Lakers team also has a problem getting out-hustled. I think the second chance opportunities in this basketball game told the story. Isaiah Hairston was obviously the unsung hero of tonight. His 17, 18 rebounds off the bench were huge, but not only that, the second chance points, the second chance effort, those are demoralizing for a basketball team. And we can go to the X's and O's, and obviously we'll get to Darvin Ham's role in all of this, but this team, there has to be more want to at times, I think, from this basketball team, especially on the defensive end. Jalen Brunson was phenomenal in the fourth quarter against this Lakers team. There needed to be a better effort in containing him, but also when Isaiah Hairston is the most active player to the basketball on either team, that is going to spell problems for the Los Angeles Lakers. Not only does the effort need to improve from that regard, hustle plays truly matter, ladies and gentlemen. That is something that this Lakers team has to care more about. The hustle plays, the extra stuff. But on top of that, Coach Darvin Ham, he should have adjusted at some point in the fourth quarter to the clear height disadvantage. I don't know why Christian Wood is completely falling out of grace where he doesn't see any minutes. And obviously there was a conversation with Christian that his minutes would decrease. But in a game like this where we are getting absolutely destroyed on the glass, you would expect an adjustment to be made to help remedy that. And that adjustment just was not made. And to expect LeBron James to dominate the boards on a given night is not something that I think Lakers fans or Darvin Ham should expect. There shouldn't be so many situations, I feel like, where Anthony Davis is the only guy down there rebounding. I'm not expecting a 39, almost 40 years old LeBron James to be that second rebounder on these lineups. I definitely look at Christian Wood as being somebody who could have helped 100% on the glass. And so I can understand why at times Lakers fans become a bit skeptical of Darvin Ham. I do think at times he just lets things play out a little too long, and sometimes I think he gets too comfortable with a certain lineup and he doesn't always make the adjustment late. Now, I personally do like Darvin Ham. I like the way the players connect to him. I think he is very much a player's coach. Listen, this is still a coach who went to a Western Conference Finals. He definitely was the leader running the show for a team that won the very first in-season tournament. So I give Darvin Ham a lot of grace, but then I look at games like this, and between the effort and the lack of adjustments, it does show some concerns. And one more thing that I think is truly important is that if the Lakers go out and sign a new player and bring in this third star that some Lakers fans are looking to add, that is cool. And I hope this player comes and is an improvement and helps fit in with this Lakers unit. However, the second chance points, the hustle plays, these are the things that making a trade is not going to make a difference about. This is about building more of a grittier identity for this Lakers team. And the reason why I'm harping on this is because the Western Conference is an absolute juggernaut. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they have arrived. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they have arrived. The Clippers, they have arrived. Teams are figuring it out. The Nuggets are who they are. I'm not going to discredit Steph Curry. He is still who he is. The Kings are good. This is a very strong conference. And games like the New York Knicks at home on banner night, the Lakers have to win those type of games. You don't want to find yourself blink and it's March or it's February and you're fighting to make sure you're not in the play-in or you don't have the 6th or the 5th seed. So I do think this Lakers team needs to look in the mirror after this loss. I think the adjustments will be made. There's not too many leaders in the NBA quite like LeBron. I have huge faith in him, Anthony Davis, and I do believe in Rob Pelinka in the front office, along with still having a lot of faith in Darvin Ham. I do think this thing can improve, and I do think it will improve with time. But with that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Like I said before, most of you who are watching this video right now aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm JayRob, Lakers Digest. Peace.